Hey guys, what's going on? This is Brian from UltimateBoxBreaks. Wanted to go ahead and just create the submission video. So these are all the cards that will be submitted as of today, which is that the March 2nd cutoff. Which now today is, I get everything organized and I can show you guys exactly what I have to do for each one of these breaks because I have to document the individual email, the sport, quantity, year, set name, card number, player, if it's an auto or not, your guys' first and last name, declared value. So I have to look up the declared value for each card. And then, and then just put any kind of special notes in there that I need as well. But I have to document that for each one of these cards so you can see how it's a little time consuming. Especially looking up the declared value, because if anything were to happen to the cards, then I need to know the value and those kind of things. And all that. So anyway, this is a document, the video for the submission to make sure nothing's missing. And then this video actually goes down to Beckett as well and is attached along with the package as well. So I just wanted to run through the cards, and we do have the submission coming back from February 9th coming up this week too, but just going to kind of run through these cards here and just show you everything that we're submitting this week. I'd probably say about 90% of this stuff was all pulled on UltimateBoxBreaks.com. Which is pretty cool. So tons of hits. You can see we're breaking just tons of packs here. So we're just going to keep running through them. A lot of cracked ice, a lot of museum collection, which is good. This week we have the Panini Spectra coming up this week. This one's short print, yeah, number to 5. Nasty little hit there. So we got a couple different ones going in there. That one I think is number 249. Those Keekly sell well. AD jumping in the mix, sending in a couple cards too. There you go, bub. So if you guys missed anything this week, don't worry, you guys can send it out next week. Also, we'll be doing, that was one Rhett Ellison. That's a gold version of the Rhett Ellison, so. All right, continuing on. But it's a good way. There's been plenty of discussions of what to get graded, and really it boils down to personal preference, number one. But I mean, really, it's up to it's in the eye of the beholder. Really, I mean, if you want to get it graded for your personal collection, that's the best way to lock in the value. To lock in the condition too, because these cards get passed around. I mean, that's what we do. We trade, cards with everybody and those kind of things. So whenever it gets locked into one of those cases, I mean, it's legit. No one's messing around with it. So some Top Supreme sneaking in here too, along with these guys, which actually I just ordered some more Crown Royal just because these silhouettes and these they got all kinds of weird little cards running around in there, so I like it. So that'll be coming in this week. A lot of contenders. I got contenders coming back in too. And then here's another one. I don't know if you guys, I always try and assume your guys' questions, but here's one of them. What if somebody sends in 2 of the same card that is autoed? What do you do? Well, what I do is I put your guys' initials on them. Okay, so JB and then JW. And then what I do is I take a picture of them side by side, and then I document what the differences are. So the one with JW, the E is almost touching the green. And then for the JB, not touching the green. So I document those because they are the same card and there's no serial number to differentiate them. So that's how I take care of that. Little exquisite. I gotta get some more exquisite too, man. We're running crazy hot out of exquisite. So, but these are all the cards going in. So the usual time frame for these, and I always put this in the email as well. And I am working on a new system to get integrated into the website so that you guys can just go to one central place and check the status, because the emails from me sometimes can get a little overwhelming, especially whenever we do about 130 cards submitting. So because really, I mean, I'm at the mercy of, you know, Beckett, you know, and how fast they get things taken care of. But it's a pretty simple turnaround. So we'll get it out today. It'll be down there by Friday, by at the absolute latest. And then it will go ahead. The grading process usually starts that following Monday, and then it's 10 business days. So then that following Friday, so not that Friday, but the following Friday, that's when the grade card will come back, and then the following week. So really, it's like a 1 month turnaround back in your hands, pretty much, because then they get shipped out with the breaks this week. Like the submission coming in this week will go out with all the breaks this week. So like we have the new Panini Spectra, we got some other stuff coming in as well. So kind of cool. So but that's how it works, and it's a lot easier and cheaper. I went to okay, so I did some research. I went to a couple other sites. There's a couple other sites that like it's always just really confusing. I just don't know. Do they submit it for you, or I have no idea. So anyway, this is the easiest way to do it, really. You just send it right to me, and then I do all the work for you. So there's two of those Tim Duncans there. Yeah, the other sites make you fill out the form, which the form itself is the confusing part, and it's time consuming. So that's why I do it for you. But I even got in the mix. I'm getting some of my T.Y. Hiltons and some of my Levon Brazils just getting geared up for next year. So these are my submissions here, which are good. So I always submit. I always try and submit to, like I said, I try and submit with you guys as well, because I want to grow. I mean, my collection is now, I'm working towards only graded cards. Now, I know that's not possible with everything, but, you know, for my PC, and cards that, you know, actually have a decent chance, like this one, like this is a perfect example. So I've had this sitting in my collection for quite some time, and I'm just like, I'll check the value of a ungraded versus a graded. And a 9.5 sells for like $75. So it's like, man, you got to just take the shot sometimes if it looks really good too. Some old school Drew Brees stuff, which actually, if it grades high, even if it doesn't grade high, you can't even get a hold of it. Like I was looking up comparables, and you can't even get the comparables because there's nothing out there. So that's the thing with a little bit older cards too. So a lot of cracked ice there. All right, now we'll get to the big boys, huh? So inside here is a RG3 book out of National Treasures. A little Kobe. So you guys can send in more than just football as well. So this one was pretty neat. It was one of the freebies that we gave away on the site, but Tools of the Trade, and it's one of the Father's Day. Looks like a rug inside there. We all know it's the towel. I get it. Shane Vereen 101. Phil Simms 101. And a lot of these were free grades from National Treasures, which are good. Joe Montana. Hey-o. Hey-o. Another Joe Montana. Andrew Luck. Kiko. EJ. CJ. EJ. Kiko. Stevie Johnson. Edward. Some more Saints goodness here for you. A little Jimmy Graham. Marquise Colston, and an old school Stadium Club Drew Brees. I like it. All right. One for Pudge. There he is. RG3 True Rookie. We pulled all the National Treasures, pretty much is all from what we pulled on the site in the past 2 weeks. Pretty amazing, right? Like right there. Ladarius Green, printing plate 101. Tannehills. We pulled multiple Tannehills, multiple Joes. We pulled the Russell. We pulled the Peyton Manning 10 out of 10 gold border at a museum. Like I said, all of these, we've pulled them all on the site. Eddie and Monty, another Drew Brees. DeAndre, another Drew Brees. Some Andy Luck action. Nicholas Foles. Another Tannehill. And then some 101 goodness here to end it off that we just pulled out of Supreme. And my dog's going upset about it too. So excited. You all right? All right. All right. What a way to end off that video, right? Anyway, so here's all the cards. Like I said, so now what I do, the process is I package them up, get them out there for us, get them down to Beckett, and then so everything's documented. So then what I do is I send around an email. Now, guys, please check. So whatever email you use to make the purchase for the BGS grain, that's where it's going to send the submission email. Okay, so check your spam folder, check all your whatever folder. I know Google or Gmail has different tabs now. Check all of them because it never fails. I probably get anywhere from 10 to 15 emails being like, "Hey, man, did you send out that email?" Yes, I did. I promise you. So I know a lot of people have different PayPals and they have like 7 PayPal accounts somehow, which I don't know how that's possible, but you guys do. So you guys got to check whatever email you submitted. That's where the email is going to go. So whatever you paid with, that's where it's going to go. So I'll get that out to us today, and then that's what I do is I have that email chain. I continue on with that email chain, and then I will send you guys updates through there. So whenever I get the report card back, like I said, and I always put estimated times and dates and those kind of things. I pretty much got it down pat now, and obviously Beckett, they kind of like me. They kind of like us as Ultimate Box Breaks because of how many we're submitting. So they make sure to kind of stay on track with our times too. So cool. So anyway, this is the easiest way to submit for BGS grading, and like right there it says it's the easy way because I do it all. I do all the work for you guys. So thank you guys so much for continuing to support UltimateBoxBreaks.com. We got some great breaks this weekend. Got great breaks this week. Like tomorrow, we got the new Panini Spectra, which is awesome. 12 hits per box. I have limited amounts. I don't have that many. There's only 8 boxes per case. I couldn't get my hands on that many, so definitely jump into that tomorrow. Should have, and I am running out of National Treasures, and prices are going to start, you just watch, they're going to start going through the roof here. I'm watching the market kind of creep up on them. So anytime I put up National Treasures, make sure to jump up on it. Okay, cool. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, please email me. That's the best, fastest way. If not, whenever you guys do email, it has the Ultimate Box Breaks bat line inside that email. If you guys do have follow-up questions, but always start with the email. Cool. Thank you guys so much. I definitely appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow, which will be for Panini Spectra. Cool. Have a great day, guys. Thanks so much.